Check out Matsalino LLC website link below. Check out https://mattooina LLC networ.wixsite.com/Matsalino LLC. Check the link below. Okay, now to the video. Hello guys and girls, me Malin here, welcome back to another video again. Right now in my room, chilling with the Asian like usual. And today I'm going to talk about my spiritual awakening experience. Actually, I'm going to talk random stuff right now, I'm just chatting randomly. But today I'm going to talk about is my experiences. I think 2 days ago, the reason why I was originally going to make a video yesterday, but I couldn't because my body was so itchy. It was weird. I saw some weird spiritual stuff going on. And I'm telling you, God is real, but I have to get this claim away, all that stuff. I'm just going. Now, today, I originally going to talk about Google, which Google is my boss. That was pretty cool. But I think I want to talk about, this is random television I want to talk about. I don't know what I'm going to talk about exactly today, but it's a lot going on in my mind, which has been incredible. But I think we should talk about is spiritual, sometimes maybe more in that area. May title like spiritual like that. But what's interesting about is I see 777 everywhere. I've been seeing like angel numbers like crazily everywhere. It's ridiculous stuff like that. And also not to mention that I remember last year I saw a Google Street View card, which was pretty amazing. Like I saw a Google Street View card was amazing. You know, the best thing ever happened to me. But it was incredible how it worked. Like I saw like really incredible things. Okay, like really weird shit, weird things. That's incredible. Like I went through so much things in my life. Okay. But it was incredible things like Google Street View cars and all that stuff, which is pretty cool. You know, right now you see my room's pretty cool. It's not the best clean, it's not the cleanest, but it's a little bit better than usual. But hope you like this video I'm making. But I remember I was showing with the Asian, like I said, and I was looking at the Google Street View cars, pretty cool, and it was the best thing. Like I saw a lot of crazy stuff in my life. It's pretty cool. For instance, I remember like I said, I saw Google Street View car, I saw 777, and it's all like crazy stuff like that. It was interesting how that worked, you know, which didn't make any sense, you know, made logic sense, you know what I'm saying? Let's switch rooms. Let's switch some rooms real quick. I'm gonna go to the next room, and I'm gonna go switch to this room. So, but like I was saying, it was incredible how the fact that I saw like random stuff like 777, spiritual stuff, and all that's crazy stuff, which is interesting, you know. And and the thing I like about my life now is like I'm not gonna lie, I think God secretly spoils me. I think God and my parents, especially my mom, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a spoiled guy. I'm very spoiled, but I think really it's God that spoiled me, and also my mom spoils me. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of am spoiled because I went through so much stuff that I'm probably the most spoiled guy in the world universe. Okay, but I don't know what it is. But I think we're not alone in this spiritual journey. I don't think we're alone. You know, I really don't think we're alone. I do think that there's something out there. I don't know what it is. I think there's something that's out there. It's incredible. I think something's out there. You know, I don't know what it is, but there's something out there. Like I'm telling you, something's out there. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but there's something out there. I'm trying to repeat the same thing, but I know that from my experience, like there's some. I don't know what it is, man. There's some like I do think that we're not the only one out there. It's really cool, but I'm excited because like I think that I know I'm going to sound delusional, but I don't care. But I do think that I was meant to do a bigger purpose because originally I was going to go to college and just I'm not saying drop out. Don't drop out. Obviously, if you want to do lawyer or become like a doctor, like you need college. But from my experience, when I was in college, I didn't fit. I didn't really fit in. Most people are like, oh, get a job you hate and don't. But I didn't discover. I think 2022. Looking back at that year, even though it was terrible for me, it was like the best thing that happened to me because I know my purpose now. I at least know my purpose, which has been cool. Like for instance, my purpose is now I realize is leadership. I was meant to be a leader in some type. I don't know what a leadership, something like that. Take a leadership role, and that's why I found out Lena in 2019. You know, I'm just going for back in 2019. But I've been rejected in life so many times in my life that I just never gave up on my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how I'm gonna title this video because this video doesn't make any sense. But the point is that I've been rejected so many times from everyone. But the only company that didn't reject me is I believe Twilio and Google. You know, next week's gonna be the 23rd, so I'm kind of excited because I'm going to this event too to see. I'm gonna watch event, and also 29th of August. I'm also going to see the Google event, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool event I'm gonna check out. Just I need to figure this out because right now, since I was dropping out of college, I'm in algebra, but I'm not getting to the financial part of it. But I have hope. Okay, like I said before, I was concerned about my future, but I still am concerned. You know, I overthink a lot. My problem is I overthink to protect me, but I really do think since also 777 everywhere and see like angel numbers and because the other day I think 2 days ago I had a spiritual attack. It was so bad. First, my top head was scratching really bad. Maybe because I have asthma. And then all of a sudden, all my body was really, it felt like a spiritual attack. I don't know how to explain it. Because now my body's fine. But before it was very scratchy, very itchy. It was the worst. it was the worst attack I ever witnessed. And then I saw 333, and then I saw 444. Like I felt something was there. I don't know what it was. I felt something was there in the spiritual attack. It was incredible. Like I don't know what it was. It didn't feel good. It felt annoying, but I felt something was attacking me. Like now I'm not as bad. I had to take a break. Now it's not as bad. But back in 2 days ago, it was so bad. Like I take a shower, didn't go away. It was so bad. I don't know what happened. And the weird part is when I was sleeping, I went to sleep and I went to take a sleep and I got up around I think 3:33 p.m. Literally 3:33 p.m. It was creepy stuff like that. So I'm telling you, we're not the only one that's out there. Let me go back to my original room. Original room. But we're not the only one that's out there. It's really interesting. We're not the only one that's out there, which is really weird because you may think, oh, we're the only one out there. No, we're not the only one that's out there, which is interesting. So I think it's which is interesting. You know what I'm saying? But it's really weird the fact that we're not the only one out there. It's kind of silly the case. We're not the only one that's out there. Which is interesting. But I hope they become well known in the future because it's incredible that it's incredible how like we're not the only one that's out there. And from my spiritual awakening, from my spiritual experience, it was hard. It was really hard to deal with. Really hard to deal with the spiritual beings. But I'm telling you, we're not the only one out there. Like I said, I know I keep saying the same thing, but But I'm not gonna lie, like I went through so much things in my life that is incredible. I may make a book about my life story about how much I went through, but I went through tough things and also went through incredible things. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope you're liking this 360 video so far. I hope you really love it. Very much. It'd be cool. Hope you enjoyed this 360 video. This is just me chatting random stuff on my mind. But it's incredible how like these spiritual beings are real. I'm telling you, these things are real. I don't know what it is. It's real. Let's get to the second part I talk about. Now, my other spiritual things I dealt with is Google. Seeing anything that's Google. I don't know what's going on. I remember that's more spying. That's more like NSA spying. But like in my opinion, I never had a problem with YouTube in my life, which is weird, and which is a good thing. I thank God for that. And also, I never had a problem with Google. Never had a problem with Google. Never had a problem with the Google services. I know people have horror stories where they got blacklisted from Google or banned from Google. But I never had that problem because I'm a company. I don't know what it is. So I guess if you put LLC on the company, you can get away with things. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Again, don't do that. But Google's my boss. Obviously, he's my bigger boss. But what's interesting about Google is I never really have problems with it. Maybe because maybe it's the social media you watch. Like maybe what you watch is your reality. But it's true. I'm telling you. Like what you watch is your reality. Okay. Now, most people when they think of Google, they think, "Oh, is this bad company?" Which I'm not gonna say. Okay. Look, I think Google's doing a phenomenal job. But like the only reason why they have to spy on the citizens is because like I don't know. Now, look, obviously, if you want to care about privacy, go use Tor. But I'm not gonna defend. I'm not. Look, I know most people defend companies. Like I'm not a fanboy. I'm technically I'm a fanboy because at least I get paid from Google. I get paid from Google. Okay, I actually get paid from my website and also get paid from like. So I kind of have a bias if you think of it, which makes sense. But what I do think the reason why that companies spy on people not because it's just about profits. Is it right? Is it morally right? No, but it is what it is, and it's a weird situation I'm in right now because I do think that I have to be very careful like saying this, but the thing is, Google, the cloud platform, is pretty good. It's pretty good, and I like their platform. But also like Apple for the quality of sounds, and I'm not a fanboy. Back when I was younger, I was a fanboy of companies. I used to be a big fanboy of Samsung. I don't know how, but what I prefer, one big fanboy. Well, the only thing I'm a fanboy of is Linux. I use Arch Linux, which is definitely the best operating system of all time, and I'm a big fanboy in that area. It's incredible. So I'd rather use Arch Linux, which is really cool, and I'd rather use I think like Arch Linux or create my own operating system called Monero OS, which would be cool. Check out Monero OS link below. But overall, I think that from my experience with Spiritual Awakening, it is incredible that it's incredible how it works. It's weird how it works. It's interesting how the internet works. I made a last video of how the internet works, and it's incredible. But I didn't go do it for the video. I'm gonna listen to music because I am tired, and it's incredible how like everything works. It's just incredible. But we're almost to this 10-minute mark. Just kidding. This is not for advertising purposes. But like I was saying, I went through a lot in my life. I went through so many things in my life, especially spiritually. That's incredible. You see the Rosalina suit, which would be beautiful. But, I think of myself as like a person of love and caring for the human beings, which is pretty interesting. But I just hope it become well known in the future, and hope it work for the companies to be able to become well known in terms of business. But what's interesting about the Spiritual Awakening is that when I woke up at 3:33, I saw some crazy stuff like seeing like computers. So maybe computer program is what I'm meant to do. Because originally I was going to do like IT and just fix things, and that was it. But regardless, I had to start to learn the program. and I was too scared to program. But then I was like, I got into programming, and like it was the best thing that ever happened to me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna do for the video. Make this short. I think that's gonna do for the video. Thank you for love you guys, and I gotta go. Bye bye, Malina, and I'm gonna go. Bye.